She won't tell you, she won't say, I want you. She may not even flirt in the obvious way, but her body is telling a story she doesn't even realize. She's writing you walk into the room and she glances your way just for a second. Too long, she tucks her hair behind her ear, adjusts her top, maybe bites her lip. Without noticing, she shifts her body ever so slightly in your direction, and you feel it not just in your gut but in the air between you, a kind of silent electricity. She's not saying a word, but somehow you know something is happening. You just can't quite explain it. That's not a fantasy, it's biology, it's human behavior, and if you know how to read the signs, you'll see that her silence is often the loudest answer of all, because women don't always express desire through words. In fact, when the attraction is real, it bypasses language completely. It shows up in her posture, her breath, her hands, her eyes. It's primal, it's subtle, it's powerful, and if you don't know how to recognize these body-based signals, you'll miss out again and again, while another guy who does gets the moment you didn't even see coming. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 6 most powerful, most overlooked signs that a woman's body gives off when she secretly wants you, even if she's saying absolutely nothing. Once you learn to see them, you'll never see women the same way again, and more importantly, they'll never look at you the same either. Let's begin. Welcome to Stoic Paradox, where we don't just teach you how to talk to women, we teach you how to read them, how to interpret the subtle, almost invisible signs that 99% of men never even notice, because the truth is, this: women live in subtext. They feel more than they say. They communicate more in a look, a breath, or a shift in posture than in an entire conversation. Most guys walk through life completely blind to this. They wait for clear signs, direct signals, words, but by the time she actually says something, it's already too late. The moment has passed, the attraction has cooled, the window has closed. Here's the reality: no one teaches you when a woman is truly into you. Her words are the last place the truth shows up. It shows up in her nervous system first, in the way her body reacts when you're near, in the subtle micro movements, the timing, the breath, the lean, the glance. These are not random. These are signals, and her body is sending them on purpose, not because she wants to be obvious, but because deep down she wants you to notice without her having to spell it out. And when you learn to read those signals, you stop chasing, you stop guessing, you stop overthinking, and start knowing who's into you, knowing when to move forward, knowing when the moment is yours. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 6 of the most powerful primal signs that her body is craving your presence, even if she says nothing out loud. By the end, you'll see what most men never do. Let's dive in and decode the unspoken language of female desire. Sign number 1: she positions her body toward you. One of the most primal indicators of desire is orientation, the direction her body naturally turns. See, people can lie with their words, they can even fake smiles or pretend interest, but body language, that's raw, that's subconscious. And when a woman is drawn to you, her body will face you even when her mind is trying to play it cool. You'll notice this when she's in a group talking to others, laughing, engaging, but if her torso, her shoulders, even her feet are subtly angled toward you, that's not just a comfort position. That's instinct at work. Our bodies align with what we desire, so if she turns toward you even without direct conversation, her nervous system is placing you in the center of her awareness. It's a silent pull, and it's not accidental. Even more telling, if she turns slightly away during conversation, but her feet remain pointed toward you, that's her biology trying to stay connected. Most guys miss that, but once you notice it, it's impossible to unsee. Sign number 2: she plays with her hair or jewelry. You've seen this 100 times. She tucks her hair behind her ear, twirls a strand, runs her fingers through it, or fiddles with a ring or necklace. It may look like fidgeting, but it's not. This is pining behavior, subtle grooming rooted in evolutionary psychology. She's self-enhancing in your presence, drawing attention to her most feminine features without even knowing it. Why? Because something about you is triggering a sense of arousal or curiosity or nervous anticipation, and the key is timing. If she wasn't touching her hair or necklace before you approached and suddenly starts the moment you're near, that's not random, that's her body reacting. Increased touch is her unconscious attempt to soothe the tension you've created and direct your attention toward her. It's physical communication. It's as if her hands are saying what her lips won't notice me. Stay close. Sign number 3: her breathing changes when you're close. This is one of the most underrated signs of all, and one that only emotionally attuned men pick up on. When a woman is physically stimulated, even mildly, her autonomic nervous system activates. Her breathing might shift, deepen, or even become shallow and fast. You may see her Chest rise just a little quicker. She may take a deep grounding breath the moment she notices you nearby. Why does this matter? Because unlike smiling or posture, breathing is involuntary. She's not choosing to do this. Her body is, her system is reacting to a presence it perceives as arousing. And if you're sharp, if you're truly aware, you'll notice it before she even realizes it's happening. The moment she feels the tension build, that slight shortness of breath, that's attraction speaking in its rawest form. Sign number 4. She touches herself. No, not like that. Let's clarify this one right away. We're talking about subtle subconscious self-touch, things like running her fingers along her neck, lightly stroking her collarbone, touching her lips, or brushing her hands along her thighs or wrists. These are not overt gestures. They're self-soothing responses designed to calm her nervous system in the presence of high emotional charge, which means you're making her feel something, but it goes deeper. These touches often mirror the places she might imagine you touching. If the connection were to escalate, neck, mouth, wrists, shoulders, they're erogenous zones, and her subconscious is activating them as a physical outlet for internal tension. It's not flotation, it's not planned, it's instinct, and when it happens around you, take it seriously. Sign number 5. She invades your personal space or stays within yours. One of the clearest signs of body level attraction is proximity. We are naturally protective of our personal space, and we only let people in when we feel emotionally safe or physically drawn to them. So when a woman keeps entering your space, brushing past you when there's plenty of room, standing close during conversation, leaning in just to hear you better, it's not just about convenience. It's about connection. Her body wants to feel your presence. She wants to be close enough to feel your energy without needing to explain why. And even more interesting, some women won't move into your space, but they won't leave it either. They'll stay, they'll linger, they'll hesitate to step back even after the conversation ends. That pause, that closeness is a message, and it's louder than any words she'll say. Sign number 6. She reacts physically when you touch her. This is the moment of truth. When your hand grazes hers, when you lightly touch her arm while laughing, when your fingers briefly meet, what does her body do? If she stiffens, pulls away, or breaks eye contact, she's not comfortable yet. But if she leans in, smiles, relaxes, or even reciprocates, that's her body saying yes. She might not say anything, she might even look away for a second, but her micro reactions will tell you everything. The way her shoulders relax, the way she doesn't pull away, the way her eyes lock onto yours with a flash of curiosity or vulnerability. Touch reveals truth. It's the nervous system's final vote, and if she responds with softness, warmth, or even returns the gesture, you're not guessing anymore. You're reading her body's green light. Now that you know these 6 body language signs, you're no longer operating in the dark. You're no longer just hoping she's into you. You're seeing it. You're reading her clearly, quietly, confidently, because the truth is, women don't always say what they feel, but they almost always show it. And if you're the kind of man who's calm enough, grounded enough, stoic enough to catch these unspoken signals, she'll feel it. She'll feel seen in a way most men never make her feel. And that changes everything. So the next time you're near her, watch how she moves, how she breathes, how her body speaks without a word. And if you see even 2 or 3 of these signs, it's not your imagination, it's not coincidence, it's attraction, raw and real, speaking to you in the only language it knows. Now here's your move. If this video gave you insight, if it helped you see women differently, take 2 seconds and tap that like button, then subscribe to Stoic Paradox and turn on the bell, because we go deep every single week into the psychology of desire, connection, and the silent power of presence. This is a space for men who don't chase approval, they master awareness. And if you want to know exactly what to say once you've spotted the signs, there's one phrase, just 3 words, that flips a switch in her mind and makes her think about you long after you're gone. It's subtle, it's powerful, and only 1% of men ever say it. Click the video on your screen now. Only 1% of men say these 3 words, but women love it. I'll see you there. Stay sharp, stay grounded. This is Stoic Paradox.